How's it going there, YouTube? If you would for me, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Be dropping some movie reviews for you. Uh, so this one dropped last year, and I meant to get to it. The movie I'm talking about is The Wild Robot. The Wild Robot, and it's brought to you by. This is pretty much the same company that made How to Train Your Dragon. And I'll make a confession. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I haven't seen any of them. I was gonna have a moment where I just sit down and just binge watch all of them. Who knows? I might give my opinion on those too. Might review them. But so this is my first time seeing anything from this animation company. Or actually, no, it's DreamWorks, isn't it? DreamWorks made How to Train Your Dragon, right? Thanks. I think it was DreamWorks. So if this is DreamWorks, this isn't my first animated film from them. Never mind. But yeah, so The Wild Robot, 2024 film, animated movie, won a lot of awards. People went crazy about this movie. We had a lot of hype around it. So it was one of the best animated films of the year. So, of course, I gotta check it out. I love animated films. So, so The Wild Robot uh, has the voices of Lupita Nyong'o. Uh, Lupita Nyong'o, she was the main character in Us, and I believe she was she in she was in Black Panther. I believe she played the princess in Black Panther. I believe. Uh, so so she does the voice of the main robot in here. Her name is um her name is Razum. Razum. I think her model number was 7134. So she plays Razum 7134, and or just Roz for short. You have the voice uh, of Pedro Pascal. He plays a fox named Fink. Uh, there's a I can't remember the name of the actor who did the voice for the goose in here, the baby goose. And you got Mark Hamill. There's a whole bunch of voices in here. You got Mark Hamill, Catherine O'Hara, uh, uh, Bill Nighy, which I kind of caught on. I didn't really guess any of these voices. I knew I had a feeling that Elder Goose was Bill Nighy. So, some big voices lent to this animated feature, and I gotta say it's so. This movie's basically about uh, this robot gets accidentally dropped off like in the wilderness, and she uh, basically a situation happens to where she runs wrong this baby egg, and she decides to become its mother. So the thing I like about this movie is, well, first of all, the animation is beautiful. I gotta give credit where credit's due to the animation studio. uh it movie's beautiful. uh there's all the detail, stuff of that nature. This is a big studio, so of course you're going to get high quality animation, and I'm always loving high quality animation. I even like the changes animation too. um there's a part where Fink tells a story, and the animation, it's like this chalky, weird, like stop motion type animation. I liked a lot. I just like that break in animation uh to sort of push the story forward. uh and I thought all the voice actors in here were really good. I mean, these are veteran voice actors, so I mean everybody in here is good. uh And I honestly, so here's my thing with this movie, and why I think this is one of the best anime films I've ever seen. And and I compare it to the likeness of like the Iron Giant. And for people who haven't seen the Wild Robot, you're probably gonna be like, "That's crazy." You're gonna compare it to the Iron Giant, yes, because this movie was that good. Like, the only difference between the Iron Giant and this, um, it was like a 3D ish type of like watercolor animation a little bit, and you'll see it like when you watch the movie. Um, but like it, so uh, this is the thing I like about this too is it's a really simplistic story, right? It's basically just a story about uh motherhood, you know, a robot learning motherhood. Um and but and I'm pretty sure this has been done. I mean, it's a very simplistic idea, but what I like about it is it has a lot of emotion to it. It has a lot of heart to it. Um, this movie does get sad at times too. There's some sad moments. Um, there's some really like suspenseful moments throughout the movie at times. It gets really suspenseful, and I really like how um the screenwriter wrote that, because I think the guy who directed this movie, I think he also wrote the script too. And this is actually based on, I believe, a children's book of the Wild Robot. I think it's a children's book too. Um, but yeah, I really like what I like how you can take a simple story like this and just make it to where it has a lot of heart and emotion, and you're still telling a really good story. Um, a very good story, a really really powerful story. Yeah, everybody here did a good job. Uh, I don't, like I said, try not to run too much, but there's like I said, there's some parts in here, like I said, is really sad. Uh, and Rosum, Rosum is a robot, so Rosum's all about following protocols and stuff like that. And this movie, she's going through, all these challenges to um try to meet her task that she has to do. And then you have Fink, played by Pedro Pascal. um and he's a jerk to all the animals in the forest, because they even call him a jerk. They're like, man, we don't really like him. He's just a jerk to everybody. And he does things to he just he tries to do things to worm his way out of certain stuff, or he does things for his own benefit. He was actually my favorite character in the movie, so I really liked I really liked him. And then you have that's the other voice I missed in here, Ving Rhames. Because I was like, um, it's an eagle, it's a falcon in here, and I was like, who's that voice? Like, that voice sounds familiar. It was a black dude's voice, so that's what I was kind of focused on. I was like, who's this? And then when it said Ving Rhames, I'm like, oh, yep, that sounds just like Ving Rhames. So that was nice to see him do a voice as well too. Um, Catherine O'Hara's character, she plays a possum, and her possum kids, and they drive her up the wall. And I like I like the humor around that too. So that was kind of nice. Um, no, this movie's really good. Again, a lot of emotional beats just throughout the movie. Um, and it's just a really really solid, well put together animated feature. It's so good. I'm actually going to give it uh, a high recommend. Yes, I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a high recommend. Uh, I didn't have any problems with it. It seemed kind of perfect to me. So I mean, I was invested the entire time, and honestly, and I think even makes this movie even better is the fact that that again you get like just the narrative, just you following Razum throughout this entire film, and there's points you feel bad for her. You know, there's points you feel bad for the other characters as well too. Uh, so yeah, I'm definitely going to give this again high recommend. So that is my review for The Wild Robot. So if you saw it and you liked it also, or you hated it, hey, you know, let me know in the comment section, and I will see y'all in the next review.